Thank you. The Honorable Member for Luanshya.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, time without number, you have said from where you are seated, you are able to see us very clearly, and I believe you. It's for the same reason, Madam Speaker, that I believe that if you have seen a miserable MP, I'm one of those. I'm very miserable. But this budget speech brought so much joy and excitement to me that where you are seated going forward, I will not be as miserable as I have been. Madam, this budget speech brings the kind of joy that Nehemiah had when the king allowed him to go and rebuild his city of Jerusalem. Because this budget, I see it rebuilding Luanshya once again. Madam Speaker, Luanshya is not a town that you can be proud of right now. But with this budget, very soon, we will be proud of Luanshya. Let me go in details why now I will be a proud MP for Luanshya. Let's talk about water. If you look at page 31, the speech is talking directly to Luanshya. In Luanshya, there is no water. You will be very lucky to see a drop of water if you are in Luanshya. Honorable members, if you are visiting Luanshya, remember to come with the 20 liters of water. But page 31 is saying this government is going to put so much money to supply to the people of Luanshya over 1 million. It means the livelihoods of the people of Luanshya is going to be up. I'm not happy at the moment. Why should I enjoy all this water here in Lusaka, and yet in Luanshya my people are not? But this budget will turn things upside down. I will now be happy that my people are having water. Education. Madam Speaker, ask me to show you a frustrated teacher, and I'll take you with me to Luanshya. In Luanshya, the teachers are so frustrated. But this budget, you find that on page 28, it's talking directly to the teachers of Luanshya. In Luanshya, Madam Speaker, we've got 29 schools that are not gazetted. And we've got 18 schools that are not well established. What does this mean? It means the teachers in these schools, even though they have been appointed, they are not getting the money they are supposed to get for those positions. If one, for example, is a head teacher, he doesn't get the salary of a head teacher because these schools for a long time have not been known by government. Yeah. But now this government is saying on page 28, they are going to recognize all these teachers and the heads of departments. So you can imagine how excited the teachers in Luanshya will be. And in return, it's going to make me a very proud member of parliament. Let's look at health. We've got a hospital called Thompson Hospital. This is a big hospital. If it were a human being, it would be dead by now. Because this hospital literally has nothing. But on page 30 of this speech, we have been told Ministry of Health is going to make sure they supply equipment. At Thompson, you can't have an X-ray. You cannot be scanned, and yet it's a big hospital. People have to go to Ndola or to Ron for such services. But this budget speech is saying they are going to buy all these things for the people in Luanshya. Agric blocks, farming blocks. You find that we've got a farming block that was left by the Israelites, and it is just going to waste. Kafubu block is going to be live now, looking at this government and the way it is putting things in place. The police, they are going to have now some money because of the increase that has been given. We've got a police post in Newtown which has been built, nicely painted, but it has not been occupied. It's not being used. And it has been like this for a very, very long time. But with this kind of budget, I am very sure the people in Newtown are going to have a wonderful service. I'm happy this budget, the minister told us, is not going to recall the CDF, because then we are going to accomplish everything that we promised. As our leader some few weeks ago said, Zambia is back in the Champions League. I want to say, Luanshya is back now in the Champions League. So other towns in Luanshya, beware now, we will be competing equally. And for the people of Luanshya, even as they listen, I want to tell them, Sungeni mikoshi ba Luanshya, ubulungu buleyi sana budget. Meaning, Luanshya, please just be careful. Take your time. Take care of yourselves. Because this budget is bringing good things very soon to Luanshya. Thank you, Madam Speaker.